Our story today begins in Venezuela. One of the most controversial and bizarre stories in the world, Dorángel Vargas Gomez, is a Venezuelan serial killer and cannibal who was arrested for murder and torture and admitted to having killed and eaten 10 people over the course of 4 years from 1995 to 1999. Strangely enough, Dorángel Vargas, in his investigation, said that he avoided killing obese people so that he did not have cholesterol. After Dorángel Vargas was arrested and imprisoned, the bearded man, who looked like a shyster, committed his crimes in prison, killing 2 prisoners, offering their disconnected bodies with rice to the rest of the inmates, and anyone who refused to participate threatened to kill him. What Vargas did, inside the prison, was the most outrageous thing that he has ever been detained, and he remains isolated from all because he is considered to be a stranger in danger. A Venezuelan father revealed that his 25-year-old imprisoned son was tortured, killed by hacking his body, and forced to eat his flesh amid a prison riot, according to the British Telegraph. Father Juan Carlos told reporters that his son had been arrested in 2015 for theft and held in a detention center in the southern Venezuelan state of Táchira, stating that his son and 2 other prisoners taken by 40 people, had been stabbed, hanged and bled, and then cut up by a prisoner named Dorángel Vargas and fed the prisoners their own flesh. According to the Telegraph, a prisoner known as the Cannibal was accused of killing and eating more than 40 people in Venezuela before his capture in 1999. The father added, "What pains me is that I cannot bury my son, or hold a funeral for him. I beg you, give me even one bone so that I can bury it and relieve some of its pain." A source from the Venezuelan police confirmed the father's account that 2 prisoners had been cut off and the rest fed their flesh, citing the disappearance of their bones, which was denied by Venezuela's Minister of Correctional Affairs, Iris Varela, who accused the father of causing confusion. The prison authorities confirmed that 2 prisoners were missing after the end of the rebellion that began on 8 September, but gave no details of the circumstances of their disappearance. The Venezuelan detention center became chaotic when a group of inmates challenged their conditions and crowded out 350 cells, which were intended for only 120. The prisoners held 8 visitors and 2 guards demanding that a number of prisoners be transferred, and the uprising ended on 7 October when the government responded and transferred 16 prisoners. The incident follows shocking reports of malnourishment of prisoners in one of Venezuela's prisons, and images of some showing emancipation from severe hunger, while the country is going through a major economic crisis amid food shortages, according to the British newspaper Daily Mail.